Hey y'all, Sam here, and today I'm going to show you how I turn this dining room table into a pretty sweet rat playground. Now there are a lot of different ways you can free roam your rats. When I first started, I kept my rats on my bed, and then eventually they learned how to climb down, and so they kind of took over my whole bedroom. But sometimes I want to have a more controlled play environment for them, and part of that is because when I know the 6x3 space that they're confined to, I know that they're not chewing on anything they're not supposed to be because I am giving them everything on the table. The other reason for this is it helps me kind of corral them for training, so I don't have to summon them from all the way across the room. So it has a couple different advantages. Now, the first thing that I do is I put down a surface on top of my table like this. And this is because rats pee everywhere, and I really don't want that on the wood table. Also, my rats are not huge fans of hard, solid surfaces. They actually really prefer their paws and claws on softer surfaces, so I know that they prefer to run on this, but mainly it's to keep it clean. The other great thing about this is whenever they leave little bits of treats around, I can just fold it up, carry it outside the door, and then shake it out, and pretty much all of the cleaning is done. During playtime on the table, I like to give them a couple different kinds of enrichment. The rat table gives me a great opportunity to use the big wheel, so I always start with that because it takes the most space. The next ingredient is a hide box. A hide box. So this is just a box that I kind of built. It took me about 5 minutes out of a big Costco rotisserie chicken box, a couple of old empty tissue boxes, and then here I actually have a sort of makeshift litter box because they do need somewhere to go to the bathroom here. That was not something I did the first couple times, and I ended up with a little bit of poop on the blanket, which is, once again, not a huge deal because it's on top of the blanket instead of the table, but I'd rather them have somewhere to go, and this is a reminder. This is the pellet that I use in their litter boxes, so it continues the litter training for them so they don't get used to just pooping and peeing wherever. And in here they usually have some nesting materials. Right now they actually ripped up and removed all of the brown paper that I had in there, so what is left is a little bit of toilet paper, and I will try to find something else for that as well. One key to your free roam time is make sure they have access to water. Probably you're not gonna have them out on here for long enough where they would really get dehydrated or thirsty, but it's good to have because I've noticed that my girls will, especially if they do end up running on the wheel, they'll get just a little tired, they'll come over here, drink a tiny bit of water, and then go hide in the box. One more key to the rat table is this burrow box. This is actually a box that I got from Minnie and Mo. Typically, I would DIY my own dig box. There's really no need to buy a dig box, but if you're not great at DIYing, this is a great option because it has not only a viewing window here so you can watch what your rats are doing on the inside, and then it has a top that comes off and a hole that they climb down in. So I've noticed that my girls actually really like climbing in here where it's nice and dark and nesting in there. And what I've done is just filled it with brown crinkle paper, and for playtime, I usually drop some oats in there that they can dig and forage through for that. We're gonna put that right over here. You wanna make sure your rats have plenty of hides and comfy spots to hang out in. So I always take this bonding scarf that I used to use for my girls when they were really new to me. This was a good item that I got from Exotic Nutrition, but I once left it on top of their cage and they decided to chew giant holes in it. So it doesn't really work as a bonding scarf anymore, but I always leave it on the table like this. It has plenty of entrances and exits. They'll dip in and dip out and hide their food in there whenever I give them treats on the table. You wanna make sure your rats have plenty of stuff to climb on, hide in, and play with. And I like to keep it simple. So today that looks like this pink hide that probably should be cleaned, but today it's okay. And some wood that they like to chew on. I'm just going to prop that up in here. There we go, that's perfect. Hello. Oh, I have it. There we go. Just a little hide with a hanging wood toy for them to play with right there. And that's pretty much it for the rat table. I'm gonna add some oats to the foraging box. If you're introducing your rats to a new play area, they're probably gonna be a little bit skittish. I know that whenever I first introduced my girls to the rat table, they definitely were confused and they spent most of that first session just hiding in a box. So in order to reinforce that this is a fun place, you first of all should make sure to keep them calm. Don't force them to interact with you if they don't feel like it, but mostly you just want to give them treats. Come here, guys. Come on. Miss Baker. Take the last of the veggies, we're gonna stash these over here. This part is optional, but I like to hop on the bike while my girls are having some playtime. Yeah, Miss Baker. See? Like father, like daughter. Good girl. Before I end the video, I'll tell you a couple things that are here on the table will be linked down in the description. I'm not sponsored or anything, but there are affiliate links. Hello, there you go, get a treat. And if you want to download my Pet Rat Starter Guide, you can get that in the description as well. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and leave a comment for something that I should add to the rat table. I'm always looking to up the playtime game, so give me suggestions. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.